Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you guys how to put a decal on your fairing on the top of your roof rack. I have big text letters that I want to apply to my fairing, so I'm going to have to dismount it from my roof rack here and then bring it inside, clean it up, and put on the decal. So I'll show you guys how that works. Okay guys, we're inside and we have our fairing here. What I'm gonna do now is take the fairing apart by unbolting these screws with my number 4 Allen key here. So let's get to it. So there are T-nuts behind this fairing attached to the crossbar. So I'm just gonna move them so you guys can see here. There's a pair here, pair there, pair down here. I'm just gonna move it over to the side so that the T-nuts don't move around. Hopefully it stays still when I put this back together. Next up, let's take our decal out of this tube. Here it is, guys. It's gonna look sick against this fairing. And I'll show you the final product when we get all done. So let's make sure we have our fairing facing to the front. How do I know that? Well, this padding is down here, but more specifically, the logo Princeton is on the front here. So I have my microfiber cloth and some LA's Totally Awesome Cleaner. I'm just gonna spray it on the fairing, give it a wipe down. Because it's been exposed to the elements, I want to make sure I have a very clean surface area to work with so that the decal can really adhere to the fairing. And finally, let's get some alcohol on here and give it a wipe. That might be a bit much. We'll see. So there are 2 decals, so let me just get one of them out of the way. So this decal is big text letters. So in order to get this as straight as possible, what I'm going to do is take a tape measure and measure it out. Let's go ahead and stretch this guy out and then measure it. And I didn't realize it wasn't like I had imagined. I thought it was more like a decal. You put it face down and it's in reverse, but when you look at it, it looks correct. This is just more like a sticker, which is fine. It feels like a quality sticker. It's pretty, it feels weather resistant. We'll see how well the paint stays after it's been weathered a bit. But first thing I like to do is I'm going to measure the span of this wind fairing first of all. So it's 47 inches. Now I want to measure this sticker. And so how I'm going to do that is I'm going to measure from this furthest distance as well as that furthest distance on the sticker. We did our measurements. The fairing came out to be 47 inches. the sticker from end to end turned out to be 38. So I'm going to mark the fairing with a piece of painter's tape to indicate the middle of it. I'm going to use that to mark the middle. And the tip of the decal to here, 19 will be right there. So I'm going to eyeball this to see where I want to lay down the text. The text isn't perfectly straight across, I don't think. There's a slight curve to it. But so long as I get the center point lined up, it's going to look good on the fairing. Now that I got my two stickers aligned and I found where I want to start from, what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip some of this paper right up to the sticker so it'll be easy to remove. Now that we have everything lined up, I'm going to peel the back of this sticker, and then using a card that's not important to you, I got a little Buy Mart membership card. I'm just going to use that to kind of squeegee it down real tight to the fairing. Now let's go ahead and get started. This sticker doesn't seem very sticky. So I'm just going to finish cutting this through. And get it out of the way. Okay, now with our center still aligned, we're going to take our card and gently work our way to the right. Make sure there's tension moving in the direction to the right as you're laying it down, because you don't want it to bunch up and get air bubbles. Whew. I'm kind of fortunate with this decal because I'm only going to have to puncture the sticker in one spot. The two screws over here and the two on the left are out of the way. So it's just one in the middle that's just going to pierce the, the sticker. Okay, making sure that's on nice and tight. Center is still aligned, so now it's easier. Once one side is pinned down, the other side will be much easier. So you can just gently peel off the rest of the sticker and be very careful. There are sensitive areas in the sticker where there's cuts in it. If you rip it off too quickly, you're going to tear the sticker. Bam, okay. Get rid of that. So I'm going to hold this up in the air and kind of slightly with some tension pulling to the left. That C was a bit touchy. Trying to put tension without tearing the T here. Beautiful. I don't think I got any air trapped. I'm just going to smooth it out with this card. Whew. That looks sweet, guys. It's on there. So I'm going to peel this off. Painter tape is gentle, which is why I like to use it. And yeah, the text looks great. I think this turned out really nicely. I'm going to take my microfiber cloth and just kind of press down along all parts of the sticker, especially the edges. You guys see how one of the screw notches happens to be in the center of the C? That's perfect because I'd rather only puncture my sticker one time than twice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pair of scissors or something and then just like punch a hole through there and then use that to screw in the fairing. Okay guys, I have attached the fairing to the crossbar again, and this is the final product. It looks nice. The sticker hopefully will be weather resistant and it'll be easy to clean when bugs splatter on it, but I think it looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and mount it on the 4Runner. Alright, luckily for us, our screw marks are still imprinted on the roof rack here, so reapplying the fairing is going to be quite easy. I got the screws in my pocket, and I'm going to mount one screw at a time, one on each side, so that there is some sort of tension. That's always fun. Man, it is looking good. There you have it, everybody. That's how you put on a decal on your roof rack. And it looks pretty awesome. If y'all like that video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And for more DIYs, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll see y'all in the next one.